Ever since I've gained a little bit of clout on the internet, I've been receiving a lot of messages from friends, or more so people that think they're my friend because they've known me on Facebook for some time but never interact with me. So I've been speaking to them and to and fro, and they always ask me the same questions. Hey bro, you want to collab? How'd you get famous? You figure out the algorithm? How do I go viral? I don't know. As a matter of fact, I have no clue. As a matter of fact, I'm only good at one thing on this planet. I'm only good at talking. I don't script my videos. As a matter of fact, I barely plan these out. I just kind of stand in front of the camera and hope I come up with an idea. That's really how I operate as a human. I don't do this for the money. I don't. There's no universe in which I would do this for the money. I do have a Patreon if you guys want to follow that, but it's no benefits. I have no benefits to you following me on Patreon at all. It's just me. That's all I am. If you want to financially support me, do that. I don't know how to do good content creation. I have no idea. I only know how to be great at talking. That's all I got. I'm only good at one thing on this planet, and I make sure I'm honing it to a skill that makes everybody think that I'm a samurai at it. I'm not talking about Corey Kenshin. I'm talking about just being a master, a honer of my blade. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I am. That's all I know how to do. I am not good at anything. I am horribly mediocre at so many things. I can barely play soccer. I can't throw a football. As a matter of fact, I can name an entire list of things I can't do. I can't solve a Rubik's Cube. I'm horrible at video editing. My lighting skills are subpar at best. I'm not good at communicating with my parents. I don't text my brother all that often. As a matter of fact, I'd be a horrible parent because I don't have any sense of being a father. I can't cook. I can barely clean that good. I am so bad at organization, it makes me feel depressed thinking about it. But one thing I'm really good at is talking. And I'm so good that people think I'm great at it. And I'm so great that some people think I'm exceptional. And that's where I stand. Find the one thing that you are so good at that is greatness to everybody else. Because if you think that you're good at it, other people might think you're great at it. If somebody that doesn't like you watches your stuff, you are exceptional. If somebody that hates you with your whole soul enjoys your content, you are exceptional. That is what it takes. There is a mental stressor to content creation that nobody ever wants to acknowledge all the time. You're getting paid to do this. You're doing this. You just got to talk in front of a camera. Sure do. 100%. Super easy. Wrong. Because the beginning parts are difficult. If you're not built for this, quit. If you're complaining, well, I only got 5 views. Great, 5 people. You go to Dave & Buster's with 5 people. Yeah, but it's only 5. 5 is great. That's amazing. I'm only getting 20 views. That's great. Good. So proud of you. Good job. But I see somebody else that has 1 million views. They sure do. You're not as good as them. As a matter of fact, you're complaining about it. It shows you're not as good as them. They started off and they didn't even know they could get paid for this. Well, they blew up overnight. That's a one-off case. It's like if somebody wins the lottery, it's a one-off case. Doing good at content creation is the same as winning the lottery. There is no guarantee that it will change your life, but it happens every so often. That Huac Tua girl has no personality, but you're talking about her. Right? You're talking about her. You're making a video about her. You're talking about her. Yeah, but she doesn't deserve it. Doesn't matter. You're talking about her. You're talking bad about her. She's probably going to see this. Man, I think she's going to see it, but she's going to see it. And she's going to feel bad about this. She's going to focus in and hold on that negative stuff, but she's going to keep going because people are talking about her. And Nikocado doesn't deserve what he did. He doesn't deserve anything. Well, people are talking about him. People are going to keep talking about it. And he played the entire internet recently. That's crazy. Well, Moist Critical sucks. Sure does. What about it? He makes millions doing what he does. Yeah, but if you can't handle the criticism that you're going to give, you don't deserve to be famous either. And if you're giving criticism to a bigger person just to make them feel bad, you're worthless. You're mean and hurtful and evil. And you're making it harder for the smaller person. If you go into a chat of 10 people, the chat has 10 people in it, you're going there just to be mean? Well, that's the internet. You got to get used to this. I'm training you to do that. I'm training you. You sure are. Good job. Proud of you. Thank you for commenting. You're engaging with my chat. I'm so proud of you. You're doing amazing. You say just something horrible and messed up, something about perhaps the darkest point in German history, something about the LGBTQ, something about the objectification of women that just says something edgy and weird and crazy to get someone canceled or just to get someone's platform dethroned just to mess them up so they don't get monetized on a video. Well, guess what? I'm so proud of you. Well, that's just the internet. It sure is. And that's what it takes to be a content creator. To moderate, to watch, to fine-tune and pick out all the bad eggs within your community, and to have every action you do scrutinized to a high degree that it actually ruins your mental. It's depressing. If you're not built for that, quit. Give up. I'm so serious. Quit. Just stop doing it. Every day I wake up, to 400 notifications. I don't know what they are. Maybe a video did good. Maybe I got a new subscriber. Maybe I got Patreon supports. Mostly it's messages on Instagram, message requests of people saying just the worst things to me of all time. Saying horribly racist things. Saying my teeth are dusty and disgusting. Saying I shouldn't be in an interracial relationship. Saying so many mean and messed up things about me. Saying I shouldn't exist and live. I go to YouTube. And my Discord and my comments are filled with hateful, angry people. I go to my Discord, I get messages. I have 714 message requests in my Discord right now. And they're mostly hate. Some of them are a few congratulatory things, but the congratulatory things are always followed by something stupid, such as asking for a collab or asking for something of that variety. And I'm not going to do that. That's depressing, isn't it? Sometimes it will be even worse things. On Facebook, where I'm gaining traction, and TikTok, where I have 400,000 followers, I have a bunch of people just saying mean, angry, weird things to me all day. And I work. Oh, I work. Did you know that? Did you know that I have a job? I have a job in which they know me as the TikTok guy. And they say it to my face and ask me messed up, weird things. At my job. I can't escape this. There's no area in my life where I can escape besides when I'm not in front of this camera. And I love this. The reason I expressed to you all of that, the reason I told you that, is because this is light. If I get bigger, it's going to get worse, obviously. Think of your favorite content creator. Think of all the hate messages and nonsense they get on a daily basis. Think about that. They probably get a lot of it. Got 1 million subscribers. Probably got a bunch of haters. You probably got a whole bunch of evil people, angry people just mad at you for the sake of being mad, because that's the internet. And if you're not ready for that, if you're not ready to go through hell mentally, if you're not ready to have the worst things happen to you imaginable, people trying to find your location, people approaching you on the street just to ask you a very stupid question, or just to be mean to you in public, then you shouldn't do this. You can't cater to everybody. You can't hone in on that negative comment forever. You can't do that. If you're getting depressed because you lost 80% of your viewership because you took a week break, guess what? Stop getting depressed. Well, if you're sad, just don't be sad. That's such great advice, isn't it, Cyril? So great advice. I can't not be sad. Of course you can't. But if this isn't the only thing that you look forward to, if this doesn't feel like if you don't do this, you'll go insane, if this doesn't feel like this is the only thing that makes sense, stop doing this. This is all I know. This is it. I can work at Amazon for the rest of my life and be dissatisfied for sure. But you will know your medium the instant you realize how in love you are with what it brings out of you. You will know what you love to do. You will know your medium the instant you are so in tune with what it brings out of you. What you stand for is what you'll inform others of what you deeply stand against. Unless you're a fence sitter like me. I need you to understand, despite the times where I complain about all the hate messages, I can't do anything else. I'm only great at this. I'm so bad at everything else. I don't have trade skills. I have 3 worthless college degrees where I don't want to do any of those jobs. I just got them because everybody told me I need to go to college. I can only do this. Talk. Because I'm great at it. Despite everyone being mean and hateful and trying to ruin this for me all the time, and people telling me I should just quit and give up and try to do something else, loser, I love this so much. If content creation, if being an influencer or creator does not drive out of you the soul and passion and heart of creativity, if you get burnt out so easily from a negative comment, if it destroys you to be here, then is this for you? It probably isn't. It's okay to have a regular job, a 9-to-5 McDonald's or Arby's or being a mail carrier. It's okay to do that. You don't have to do this. But if you want this for the money, leave. If you want this for the fame, leave. Do this because this is the only thing that makes sense. You cannot do this half-heartedly. You cannot put a toe in and pray something good comes out of it. You're in competition with everybody trying to do that as well. There's such a small chance that what you produce is going to get out there. What you make is going to get out there. You could spend 10 months scripting a video and nobody will ever see it. Yeah, it sucks. It's horrible. But guess what? Do this because you love it. Make art for the sake of making art. Don't make art for the sake of being accepted or others. The reason why I post whatever I feel like forever is because I post whatever I feel like forever, and it's what makes me feel good. Be an artist. If it isn't for you, quit. But if my opinion doesn't matter to you and you're still going, then you've won. That's great because you've succeeded with the first step, not listening to somebody about content creation. You're going to do great. I'm proud of you.